Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Jude who loved raising cats. Jude had soft brown hair and sparkling blue eyes, and she wore her favorite yellow dress with flowers on it. Her house was always filled with the giggles of her imaginary friends and the whispers of her favorite books. But there was one thing that made her heart sing more than anything else: cats. She loved their soft fur, their gentle purring, and their playful antics. But there was a tiny problem. Jude's mother, Mrs. Thompson, did not approve of having cats in the house. Mrs. Thompson was kind but very tidy, and she disliked the fur and the little paw prints that cats left behind. "No cats in the house, Jude," she would say with a firm voice, though her eyes twinkled with love. Jude tried to keep her love for cats hidden, but one day, while playing in the garden, she found a tiny, hungry kitten hiding under the daisies. It had big green eyes and a soft pink nose. Jude's heart melted. "You're coming with me," she whispered. Jude named the kitten Whiskers and decided to keep him a secret. She made a cozy little bed for Whiskers in her treehouse, tucked away at the end of the garden. Every morning before school and every evening before bed, Jude would sneak out to play with Whiskers and feed him. They had many adventures together, from exploring the garden to chasing butterflies. One rainy day, Jude found not one, but two more kittens shivering under a bush. She named them Snowball and Shadow. Now, Jude had 3 secret kittens to take care of. Keeping them hidden from her mother became harder as they grew more mischievous. One sunny afternoon, Mrs. Thompson heard tiny meows coming from the treehouse. She followed the sound and found Jude with Whiskers, Snowball, and Shadow. Jude's heart pounded. "I'm sorry, Mommy," she said, tears filling her eyes. Mrs. Thompson sat down next to Jude and looked at the kittens. She saw how gentle Jude was with them, how happy they made her. After a long silence, Mrs. Thompson smiled. "We'll find a way to keep them, but they must stay outside," she said. From that day on, Jude and her mother worked together to build a special little cat house in the garden. Jude's kittens had a home, and Mrs. Thompson's house stayed tidy. Jude learned that sometimes, with a bit of understanding and compromise, wishes do come true.